Hi, I'm Swindail-Parry and I play a rather remarkable instrument called the Welsh treble harp. It has 3 rows of strings, hence the name, about 93 in all. There's only about 50 players in the world, and we're very lucky to have the oldest unbroken oral musical tradition in all of Europe. That is to say, music that's been passed through the centuries from generation to generation, teacher to student, not just with sheet music, but music learnt by ear, by listening, by repeating and playing. It's that way that I've inherited the tradition and feel so lucky to be continuing in the footsteps of centuries of people before me. And it's that way that I now teach the music. And it's music that I'm really passionate about sharing with a new audience. So many people have never heard the traditional music of Wales, and so many people don't even know the Welsh treble harp exists. So one of my big goals is to be able to inspire a new generations of players and listeners. I'm applying to the Alan Surtees Trust because I would really love to fund the production of a debut album, an album that's been requested a lot at the concerts I've done over the last few years. And it's an album I've been planning for about a year or so, an album inspired by Herefordshire and the wonderful folklore and folk stories that I've grown up listening to and always wanting to put to music. And it's something that the Welsh treble harp so wonderfully lends its voice to. So I'm applying to fund the purchase of microphones and the hire of studio equipment and being able to create the promotional materials for that album. And the reason why I'm asking for microphones is because away from playing the harp, I'm also a sound designer and sound engineer working in theatre. So I'm familiar with how to create and produce music, just I don't have the microphones to be able to do that. Having microphones would also give me the ability to improve the quality of the YouTube and TikTok videos I make by improving the sound quality, which I'm using to really try and promote the story of the Welsh treble harp and the Welsh music and keep that tradition alive and engage a new audience of people to listen and love that music as much as I do. It would also give me the ability to really help with the preservation of this musical heritage. I'd love to be able to record some of the foremost experts on the Welsh treble harp who've been passing me this music to keep that unbroken oral tradition alive, and also record the wonderful stories that we've been lucky to inherit as well, which have never been put to paper. So having those microphones would also really enable me to play a big role in continuing this musical heritage and sharing it with generations to come.